Now, the most accurate weather team in Florida, ABC Action Weather.
Well, Sunday was a warm day across the Bay Area. We tied a record high of 84 degrees and heat index values were in the 90s. And yes, this is December, and yes, winter does begin on Wednesday. Your weather headlines, though, look like this. We are going to see a cold front, but it will stall over the Bay Area and not make its way through. So we won't really see much in the way of cool air behind it. However, we do see a second front late in the week, and that could cool us down just a bit and bring us in a little bit of drier air for the holidays. So Christmas weekend looks to be pleasant, above normal temperatures, but the humidity level will be lower, so certainly a nice holiday weekend. Right now, though, what we're looking at is lots of warm tropical moisture being brought up by these southerly winds. Now, here's that cold front that again is sinking to the south slowly, but it's going to, well, really just become stationary over the next couple of days and eventually wash out. The cooler air really stays bottled up behind it. Some of that drier air could make its way in by later on Tuesday, but again, we warm up right again on Thursday until that next front comes through on Friday. In the meantime, Futurecast shows, well, any rain that we saw in the Bay Area, we did see a few showers through the day on Sunday, moves out overnight, and then the possibility for some sea fog and maybe even some fog over land in the early morning hours. Some showers are possible, especially in the Nature Coast, right along that front that we talked about that could be stalling out. Also, later in the afternoon, we could see some inland showers, but our rain chance right now only at about 20%. Around the rest of the nation, if you're traveling tomorrow, you certainly want to keep in touch with your airline because there are some travel spots, especially in the Pacific Northwest, where we have a wintry mix with a new storm system moving inland. Now, as all of those storms move offshore, that's good news for the Northeast. So Boston, New York, all looking pretty decent. But in the Southeast, we could still see a little bit of trouble with some showers and storms along that front that's moving through. For boaters, looking pretty good. Winds out of the east, 10 knots, seas 2 feet or less with a light chop on bay and inland waters, but sea fog could be a problem and it will be persistent for the next couple of days. Here's your tides at the St. Petersburg Pier. High tide coming up at 4:49 a.m. on Monday. So here's your forecast. Overnight tonight, it will be warm and muggy. This is about 19 degrees warmer than normal for an early morning low. So 71 is your forecast low. Patchy fog is possible in the early morning hours. And then in the afternoon, another warm day, 82 degrees, sun and cloud mix with a scattered shower possible. Again, about a 10-degree increase from what our normal temperature is. Here's your 7-day forecast. You see we stay warm as we move into the work week, and our early morning lows warm too, although as humidity does decrease by midweek, our early morning lows decrease as well. And you can see the holiday weekend looks above normal, but still pleasant.